Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. My name is DJ Switch, and I'm from Portland, and I am stoked to be playing a brand new game demo tonight. This is one that I've been looking forward to for like a while. Folks that know me know my connection with the retro gaming community, and so when I found out that there was a cozy game in which you restore retro game like cartridges, I got pretty dang excited. Turns out, the current event happening, what do they call it? Next Fest on Steam. Yeah, Next Fest. They're releasing a bunch of new demos for Next Fest as a big like marketing push, including the new demo for Cozy Game Restoration, which I picked up. We're gonna play it tonight. We're gonna check it out. Finally get to see what this game's all about. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. So I don't think we're gonna hang too long. I think we need to get into it. Let's just do the thing. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do the thing. Okay, so let's go. Now I don't know. I have no idea if this game supports like controller, or if there's some other thing, some other something. I'm not sure. I'm also on the hunt for some new backgrounds, but I'm specifically looking for stuff that is not AI generated. So I may need to commission something. I don't know. I'm not like super crazy about that idea because I don't have a lot of money for that kind of thing, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. It also might be an interesting experience to try and maybe create my own thing. I don't know. Okay. Let's get down with some Cozy Game Restoration. There is absolutely no controller support, so we'll just put that back. That's fine. We are going to oh, okay. Let's clean a new game. Pick a parcel to see what game is inside. Okay. I have $200 and I've only got one box to choose from. So let's start with this one, I guess. Unboxing controls. Oh. They created animations and stuff to remove the tape from a box. That's wild. All right, well, let's get this tape off of here. I've also been working on my audio levels and stuff, so it should sound good, hopefully. Let me know if it doesn't. We'll make some changes. Oh, dang. Okay. Do not delete save. Okay, so we have transform, move and rotate item. Okay, so we can move it around. We can rotate it. Okay. Looks like we can only rotate it on one axis. That's fine. Oh, or we could just hit that button. All right. And apparently we can move the sun around. Whatever. Why are people's games disgusting? Can anyone tell me that? Oh. Okay. We're gonna need heat gun. Nope. UV torch solvent. Oh, maybe the solvent will help. Okay, so that cotton tip is getting disgusting. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Interact, pan, zoom. Okay. So is there, am I supposed to put the cotton tip somewhere? Oh, interesting. Okay, so we can change angles and stuff. Whoop. Oh, you can really get in there. I mean, this is cool, albeit a little gross. Wait, what does that do? I don't know what that does. Boy. Oh. Finally came off. Okay. And now we have all this gunk. I don't understand. Oh, is there a... Wait, hang on. I think I figured out something. Is this sponge pad? Is this how I clean my shit? 8-Ball. What up, buddy? We are supposedly cleaning cozy games. If I can ever figure out how to get my... tools cleaned off. I think I'm supposed to use this sponge, maybe? Unless there's another... that looks clean. I've got solvent. I've got like a puddle of solvent because I had a nasty sticker I couldn't get off. And I think the solvent is supposed to take up the adhesive from the sticker. There we go. Now we can dry the solvent. And we can go back in with Q-tip. There we go. And now we can try to clean up some of this gunk. An attempt is being made, but I have to wonder if there is a solution you can use to assist. What? Uncle Bob's, what's up? Good to see you. Hey, Bo, what the hell are you talking about? Like, respectfully, what the hell are you talking about? I'm still in big English work mode. Yeah, I'm deeply aware that you work in an office. There we go. That's a little better. Some kind of spray. You said there's, yeah, there's a little eyedropper. Hang on, let me adjust my shit here. All right. There we go. That's working better now that I cleaned it off a bit. Okay, so I have to clean my tools to make them effective. I see what's happening here. So at some point, if they get too dirty, they kind of get turned like a dark brown and then like probably like close to black. I just have to clean them off on this little pad here. Let's see. So let's get the solvent and we're going to apply a little bit more solvent on this adhesive over here. And then we're going to, there's like a star-shaped sticker thing up here that had some adhesive. So let's just apply solvent to all the white adhesive spots. And we're just gonna let it sit and soak for a second. And then I wanna, there, maybe like that. Okay. And then we're gonna take this toothbrush and we're gonna clean it first. Because it's disgusting. That looks pretty okay. All right. So then we're gonna go over here. We're gonna zoom in a bit. And we're just gonna scrub this sucker clean. So remember, this is a game. This is a demo for the game too. So like, there's still a bunch of things that need to be like cleaned up. And I think the way that the tools connect with the cart is probably one of them. It's a contractor construction office, so I use words like shit and fuck too. That's funny. Oh no, 8-Ball, I know you're not joking. I'm just glad to have you here, buddy. Uncle Bob's you too. I'm glad you're here too. It's gonna be a weird one tonight, y'all, because this is a demo of a brand new game that this demo just got released for Next Fest over on Steam. And I have no idea. I didn't really know what to expect going into this. I knew we'd be cleaning game cartridges, but beyond that, I didn't have a lot of information. I did want to connect over something. I honestly, 8-Ball, I've had a crazy week, so like I cannot recall what it is I wanted to talk about. If you can remember, maybe remind me if it's, you know, if it's weird or personal, maybe remind me in a DM. Yeah, if you're around tomorrow, I got a little time tomorrow. I'm possibly gonna be recording a thing tomorrow, but I haven't heard back at this point, so I don't know if that'll be happening. I'm supposed to be possibly recording a group thing with some people, but I'm still waiting for confirmation on that, so that might get pushed off. I mentioned it last week. Was it last Friday? Are you talking about tomorrow, Saturday? You have D&D and all that, or is that Sunday? I thought that Sunday was Father's Day, or is that tomorrow? I don't remember. Oh, tomorrow. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out, buddy. I'm not too pressed about it. Let's go like this. Let's see if we can maybe, oh, hey. Turns out using the right tool for the job makes a big difference. We're doing it early for reasons my parents have. Sure. No, hey, no need to explain further. Your business is your business. It's games like this that kind of make me wish I don't use a trackball. This is what I'm using, y'all. I'm using a friggin' trackball for all this. I know my thumb is gonna be sore by the time we're done tonight. I may need to switch up the game we're playing. Hey, fuck off, AI nerd. You need the fingerless gamer glove? I think you mean the power glove. And no, I don't. I don't need a power glove. I'm already playing with power. Hey, ball, don't sweat it, man. The fucking AI bots and stuff, like, I found the means within OBS to just quickly ban those people. And man, it makes, I use people loosely, but having quick access to those kinds of tools just makes a huge world of difference. So no sweat. If I'm in something more intense and I'm kind of like busy, then, you know, it's always good to have backup. Translation, you said to a macro? No, not a macro, actually. Wax on, wax off. Yeah, I mean, honestly, Uncle Bob's, you're not that far off. That's kind of what this whole game is just scrubbing. All right, let's see. We're gonna get up in the nooks and the crannies. Actually, you know what we probably should do is dry some of this. Oh, we can get rid of the peanuts with the heat gun. Hey, much better. Blow that shit out the window. Yes. Okay. Looks like we got a lot of the adhesive off already. Let's actually, you know what? Let's do this. See if we can use it. Yeah, looks like the toothbrush got a lot of that out. So, okay, looks good. Looks all right. Just gonna clean it off a bit there. Okay. Yeah. Looks like we got a little more adhesive here. Needs to get cleaned up. We're gonna let that soak in for a second while I toothbrush the little logo thing. Okay, good there. And then we'll use this to get the adhesive spots. That's looking pretty decent, actually. When you can take the packing peanut from my hand, then you will be a retro game nerd. It do be like that sometimes, man. You gotta teach the youth the ways of the classic video game. You got to clear the spit from your mouth before you blow into the cartridge. You do not want the extra moisture corroding your contacts. Although some schools of thought would have you believe that you're not supposed to blow into the cartridges at all, but you know what we call those people? We call those people nerds. Hashtag just NES things. Hey, 8-Ball, actually, I do have a question for you. I'm working on some plans for some stuff with Kiraga. Does Kumo want to do a Lo-Fi Lounge? Sponsored by Kiraga? Definite possibility. I'll figure out how to do it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look into that for me. Because Kiraga and I are kind of cooking up some stuff. Can't really say much more than that right now. Okay, I don't know if y'all saw how absolutely fucking disgusting the back of this cartridge was, but this is looking really good. That's actually really satisfying. Polish for scratch removal. Okay. Maybe something like that. And then we just scrub it down with the toothbrush. Say no more, say no more. Oh, damn. Okay. That came right off. I think I'm figuring out how to do this shit, y'all. Wait. Oh, dang it. Come on, man. I said I wanted this music off. All right, hang on a second. I gotta figure this out. No, it's not going to let me fuck with the radio. I love how the toothpaste brand is IDKFA. Which code was that? I know God mode was like IDDQD, I think. IDKFA was what? Infinite lives or something? Or no, I think that was infinite ammo. I don't know fucking anything. Oh. I mean, maybe, but I know IDKFA as one of those old school codes for Doom. IDDQD was God mode. IDKFA, I think, was unlimited ammo, if I remember right. I mean, shit, I haven't played Doom since like Windows 98. I think Doom was the first like demo that I played on Win 95 back in the day, and then yeah, I couldn't even tell you what the hell else I played on the old Windows rig back in the day. Okay, so it looks like we're getting into some grimy territory here. Let's clean the... Let's clean that up. We're gonna apply a little of the solvent. Oh, that's disgusting. I remember Doom. The level of zoom this has, yeah. I mean, you got to be able to get down in there, you know? I'll be honest, now that I'm getting kind of more comfortable with this game and like how the controls work and stuff, I can see myself just zoning out on this for hours. They're off to a good start here. I think it needs some tweaks. I think it needs some polish. But overall, it's a pretty comfy experience, you know? Clean the tools. Waiting for the Doom Warhammer 40K crossover. Both involve opening portals to hell. Let's get that solvent dried off. And then take a closer look here. Inspect the damage a little bit more. Okay. I don't know if the solvents is actually like helping with the grime. I'm kind of assuming that it is, but maybe I'm just an idiot. I don't know. I didn't really get much in the way of a tutorial here. I don't want horrors coming after me. I'll be completely honest. I barely remember Doom, and I've never played anything related to Warhammer 40K. So you kind of lost me a bit, 8-Ball. But that's okay. We can still be friends. Oh, man. Ugh. Try to get this label cleaned up too. I mean, at some point I'm gonna flip this thing over and then we'll attack the label properly, but I want to try to get this top side cleaned up as best I can while I've got it on the side here. The extremely short version is that how ships in the Warhammer universe travel interstellar distances is by ripping open a rift in space-time, traveling through hell, and then coming out on the other side. But knowing any of that information is considered heresy and is punishable by immediate and violent death. No, thank you. I prefer my lived experience sans death. If possible. That's typically how I prefer to live my life is without death. You can end cleaning at any time by pressing the little check mark in the corner, I guess. The thing is, I'm only at 70% and I have not touched the front side. I've only been cleaning the back of this cart. So we got a lot more work to do here. We are not done. It's interesting that they built in a mechanic where you have to clean your tools. Like they get gross and you got to clean them off. The thing is, the sponge is supposed to be for cleaning off a soldering iron. Like you're supposed to wet the sponge and then touch the tip of a soldering iron to the wet sponge in order to cool the solder and wipe it off of the tip of the soldering iron. So like, I don't know why they decided the sponge thing was the mechanic they were going to use to clean all of the tools. Because at this point, that sponge would be fucking disgusting. Like imagine a sink sponge that you use to clean dishes, but never rinse it off. That's what we're talking about here. So like, I don't know why the sponge is the thing that they use to like clean the tools after they get grimy or whatever. But that's not my vibe, man. Of course, if you don't have soldering experience, you know, you might not know that's like when you see an electronics workstation, that little sponge, that's what that's for. All right, let's get the backside. This all seems to be coming off pretty easy, actually, for the most part. When I turn this thing over, I'll probably have better access to the other, like the other side of the port. So I'm not going to worry too much. I'm just going to try to clean what I can. Whoop. Whoops. Nope. Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait. There it is. There we go. I don't want to talk about how I just accidentally slipped out of the game and then pressed a button on OBS. We're just going to pretend like it didn't happen. None of you saw that. Let's move on. I'm a professional, I swear. What the fuck is that shit down in there? Ew. How did that get there? I want to know, like, I can understand the outside of a cartridge getting kind of grimy or whatever over the years, but how do you get all this filth like up inside the port like this? Like, how does that even happen? What did you do to this game, bro? I have owned cartridges for video games since I was like 10 years old. And not once ever in life have I ever let one of my game cartridges get like this. This is horrendous. Looks like maybe I missed a spot or missed. Oh, looks like some adhesive, maybe. Interesting. Let's go here. Get this grime off the inside spot. I am absolutely using all 3 of my mouse buttons, by the way. Oh, that label is looking almost brand new at this point. Just got to get a couple spots off of it. And we should be good to go. Let me get that. And then we're going to take this. Okay, so we're at 75% and we haven't even like flipped the cart over yet. There we go. I still see some stuff in there. Ah, come on, man. The angles on this are a little weird. I think we need a little bit better like third axis control on the cartridge. It does break reality for me a little bit when you're supposed to be using detail tools in a high detail environment and you do not have a bright, pure white overhead work light to do your work, and instead of just using the light from the sun through a window. Well, no, actually I have a lamp, which technically I can turn on and off. There's off, there's on. So I do have a lamp, but it's not doing much. Pooh Snacks, what's up, man? We're cleaning retro video games today. In a game called Cozy Game Restoration. I see a spot. I see a spot right there. And I need to scrub that spot. And then I need to rub that spot. Don't be gross. Don't be gross. Don't be gross. I'm rubbing the spot. Don't be gross. You guys, I know what you're thinking. I can hear your thoughts through the chat. Don't be gross. I'm just rubbing the spot. That label looks damn near brand new. Like damn near. There's one more little spot there. We're just gonna. Actually, that might just be a glitch. Yeah, I think that's just a graphical glitch. Okay, this is looking really good, actually. I think it's time to flip this thing over and get the front side. I mean, we're at 75%, so yeah, I think the time has come. Okay. Wait. Are you serious? Okay, I have no idea how or why that just happened. It was supposed to just flip it back over on the label side, but no, we flipped it port side up. So let's get in there and keep cleaning, I guess. Stupid ass video game. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Currently popcorn ceiling and then presumably roof and then sky. At 6 p.m. barber appointment, then had to get wine for Sunday. Finished prepping for Ren Fair tomorrow. It's Pirate Invasion Day. Man, I want to go to Pirate Invasion Day. That sounds fun as shit. Oh, the UV torch reveals the grime. Okay, so we got to hit it with the UV torch before we call it like done. So let's flip this thing over. Aha. Do you see what I just saw? Because I sure saw it. Scrub this little spot here. I think that might be. Let's see if it's a adhesive thing. Doesn't appear to be anything left. Yep, I think we're kind of okay. This looks like there might be a little bit of something left on here, but yeah. That looks like adhesive because it's white. So let's go like this. Yeah, okay. And we're gonna go like this. And then let's hit it with this. It looks pretty clean. Okay, a little something in the corner there. I know local pirates. I can introduce you sometime. Grab a red eye. I'll see you there. Parking lot opens at 7. Gates at 10. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Eventually, I'm going to make it down to the annual NOLA Pirate Gathering. Nice. So I have at least. Let me think. Hang on. Wait a minute. Let me think. I've got at least 2 friends that are members of Order of Leviathan, and then I've got a third friend that's like, well, I know a third guy. We're not really like friends. We just kind of have like worked together on some events and stuff in the past. Like, he's a good dude. We're just like we just don't know each other like that. You know what I'm saying? That looks like nail polish. Let's grab the tweezers. We're gonna get the stickers off of here. Yeah. You're also an Order of the Leviathan? Nice. Right on. So now I know 4 people in the order. Is the toothbrush gonna cut it? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's coming up. All right. We'll just, do our best here. Let's clean the shit off. Keep going. Yeah, I have no idea what like chapter or whatever those guys belong to. I imagine there's some like Pacific Northwest chapter or something. As a matter of fact, tomorrow is the opening day for like a medieval themed mead distillery, or I guess meadery is technically the right term. We've got a medieval themed meadery here in Portland that had this really sick original location for about 6 years, and tomorrow they're opening up their brand new location that they've built out to look like a castle, which is going to be super sick. I am absolutely not going down there tomorrow because it's going to be a madhouse. Lots of pirates, lots of bards and Ren Fair type folk. Probably going to be showing up tomorrow for that thing, but once the chaos dies down a bit, I think that's going to be cool. I do love meat. Yeah, you should definitely check out Weird Meadery. WYRD. Weird Meadery. They're pretty rad. The owner, Travis, is cool. I don't know him like super personally. We've talked a little. I actually I got together with a buddy of mine and we rolled up in there in our Ghostbusters gear at the original location, and they all kind of collectively lost their nerd minds. It was super awesome to go up in there and rock some Ghostbusters garb and have them like freak out. We were taking selfies with people and shit. It was pretty dope. When the Ren Fair nerds want a selfie with you, you're doing the right thing. You know what? Let's use this. Yeah, that gets it. That gets the adhesive stuff a little better than the toothbrush does. Let's get this stuff. Gross. There's a Viking themed meadery here. Also happen to be friends of mine. They make some of the best meat I've ever had. Perfect consistency, viscosity. Yeah, so that's weird meadery. It's kind of Viking, kind of medieval, kind of Ren Fair. Like, you know what I'm saying, man. It's all kind of like under the same general nerd umbrella of playing dress up and getting drunk as an adult. I feel like maybe this toothbrush isn't doing much. We got to get a closer look here. We got, are those Wait, are those just scratches? Do I need to maybe hit it with the IDKFA fluoride toothpaste? Cavity protection, great regular flavor. I sure love my toothpaste regular flavored. What else we got here? Strengthens teeth with active fluoride. Chris, I was thinking Colgate. Colgate. It looks more like Colgate to me, just with a logo change, so they don't get sued. I could be wrong about that. I'm not 100% sure about that. I could totally be wrong. It is ADA approved, so good for them. The only reason I clocked the Colgate was because I have a tube of Colgate in my bathroom. Okay, so we still have some nail polish on here. That's the problem. So we need to hit it with some more of this stuff. Maybe a bit there, some of that. A little of that. Okay. Yeah, that's coming up. Okay, good. Day drinking is totally acceptable if you look like you're from at least 350 years ago or more. It is safer than some water. That's kind of facts though, man. Like if you get dressed up like a pirate or something and just go get drunk in the middle of an afternoon, no one questions you. Probably because no one wants to upset the crazy guy dressed like a pirate. Like, if he's willing to go out in public looking like that, what else is he willing to do, you know? Plus, he's got a big sword. If by crazy you mean your average Portlander, I've seen people in full garb on a Tuesday before. I mean, I used to host pirate parties on a Thursday, so that's not that crazy. This label's coming along. Definitely see some like bigger spots. We're gonna have to hit it with some more of the solvent, I think, but let's just keep kind of grinding here. This toothbrush is looking gross. Let's clean it up. Oh, plus we have the Unipiper. Yeah, Brian's a good dude, man. If you guys haven't seen my interview with the Unipiper, it's up on my YouTube channel. You should definitely go check it out. I love talking to that guy. I actually met him, and I kind of talked about this a little bit on the podcast from it was an interview I did with the Unipiper in 2024. And in that podcast, we talked a little bit about how we actually first met. It was at a podcast festival in like 2018, or was it 2018 or 19? I want to say it was. I think it was late 2018. I was producing a podcast for somebody here in Portland, like a local Portland like media personality, and we ended up getting asked kind of last minute to go do this Portland podcast festival, and so we were on board, and we went and did the thing, and I was hanging out in the green room, and I was fucking hanging out in the green room with the Unipiper, which was super sick. Dude wasn't in costume, but he had a kilt on, And on the kilt, somebody had written the Unipiper in Sharpie, probably him. And so I didn't recognize him at first, and then I clocked his kilt, and then realized who I was talking to. I was like, oh shit. And so we got a selfie and stuff. I have that photo, by the way. It's on my Facebook, and I think it's actually on my website even. But then he was kind enough to come on my podcast in 2024. I was doing a retro gaming podcast, and the Unipiper actually is a pretty regular fixture at the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. So it totally made sense to interview him for my retro gaming podcast. He's a big retro game guy. He loves classic games. He's a dad with a kid and stuff. So like, he doesn't get a lot of time for gaming these days. But it's still really fun to talk to him about it and kind of get an idea of like what kind of games he likes and stuff. It was a great interview. He's a really, really good dude. Highly recommend checking out my interview with the Unipiper on my YouTube channel if you haven't had a chance. It was Halloween, but I still went to work in full pirate garb when I was a government civilian. I had a kilt, but got too fat for it. Gave it to my nephew. Wish I still had it. These things happen. I got a whole closet full of t-shirts that don't fit me right now, and I haven't given up on them yet. I'm still convinced that I'll be able to wear at least a few of them at some point again. If not, maybe all of them. I don't know. I'm working on some things. Some ideas of how I can overcome my current health situation. Hopefully, maybe someday. It would be cool. Okay, toothbrush is looking gross. Let's go clean it off. Also had a utility kilt from before they got crazy expensive. Yeah. Rode by on his electric unicycle. Listen, bro's not getting any younger, man. You got to give him a break if he's trying to save his knees. If the dude wants to ride an electric unicycle, honestly, I think that just sort of adds to the weirdness, if anything. He used to ride a classic unicycle, and then he upgraded to the electric, man. I mean, that's about as Portland as it gets, if you ask me. Let's see, a couple of spots still. Oh, dang, like a couple of spots. Okay. Let's go here. A little bit of this, some of that. Let's just paint this whole thing with this solvent stuff. Yeah, all that. Oh, and then a little bit over there too. Okay. Pretty sure I got it. Okay. Yep. Yep. We need a little more here, and we're gonna just fill that in there, and there, and there. Okay. Let's see. The tail. Okay. Okay. Okay, looks clean. Now we come down here. This looks like Hawaii. That's fun. Almost got it. We missed a spot there. Let's see what else. Okay, we got that spot. We got this spot over here. And a couple spots there. one spot there. Tie meat around your waist and taunt the local feral dogs. Eventually you'll lose enough weight to outrun them. That's, yeah. Not quite the weight loss program I was looking for. There's a video from, I think, College Humor back in the day where they advertised the Vinnie Jones weight loss program. He would run after you and terrify you until you reach your goal. It would be very effective. Then he was terrified. It's super effective. Dottie! Hey, Dottie, how are you? How's Jay doing? I wasn't sure how much you wanted me to like spread his real name around on the internet, so. Man, that's looking pretty clean, except below down there in the corner, and then this up here. He's doing good. He's tired. The man deserves a little bit of rest. I think he's earned it. If y'all don't know, Dottie's husband just got his degree. Which degree did he get, Dottie? Bachelor's of Engineering. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so anybody that's newer around here, so Dottie and Jeremiah used to hang out all the time on the stream, and then Jeremiah kind of disappeared because bro went back to school and just graduated, like literally like within the last 2 weeks. I can't remember the exact date, Dottie. I think it was last week. He graduated with his bachelor's. Oh, and now he's going for his master's. Jeez. But he can work while he's doing his master's though, right? Like he doesn't have to. Because I thought you said something about him having a job lined up. Yes, awesome. Okay, cool, very cool. And we're stoked about that, right? Like I'm gonna assume the answer is yes, but. I'd imagine he'll probably be making more money at a job than he would at school. At least that always seemed to be the case for me. I didn't make a lot of money at school. I mostly made money when I was working. Arguably, that's how most people make money, is by working. No, I want to finish my degree, but I'm supportive of his choices. I love that. I love that he's, you know, getting somewhere with it. Got his bachelor's, gonna go to work. I hope, genuinely, I hope that you're able to go pursue your degree as soon as he's done working on his. Because I'm really like, I'm hyped for you guys. I really hope you guys like when you get on kind of the other side of all this school crap, that it works out for you. Trying to get my degree in photography. Oh shit, that's rad. Is there a specific like field of photography or like a specific type or application that you're trying to pursue? Are you thinking like photojournalism or art photography or portraits, or like what are you working on? Or just anything with a damn camera, because that's valid too. Family and weddings. Oh, okay, cool. I've worked with a lot of good wedding photographers over the years. I've worked with a lot of bad ones too, but I like to just think about the good ones. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's hit it with the UV. Missed a spot there, and kind of all along there. Okay, well, fuck me. I guess it's nowhere close to clean yet. I mean, it does look better though, so. All right, we got a spot there. That was kind of white. It might be, I might need the solvent for that. Let's just do this. Give it a little scrub. Anything with a camera, basically, yeah. I should probably get a degree. I'm very fortunate I've made it as far as I have with no degree, but it has come with many sacrifices and many continue even now. Yeah. I've thought about maybe going back to school and doing like an online school thing while I'm working on the YouTube channel. That's actually that's a possibility. I really like, if I got a degree in anything right now, I'd probably be like media production. Because that's largely what I'm trying to do is do media production stuff. Definitely could use some formal training in like motion graphics. Fuck, I gotta get that. And now I can't see it. Damn it. I have an associate's in nothing. It's not even a general studies degree. It was meant to transfer into a bachelor's, which I never got. I have the equivalent of an associate's, but with around 23 years of experience. Most employers waive or don't worry about degree requirements. Yeah. That's honestly, that's been my whole thing, is like, I'm kind of torn between actually going back and getting a formal degree. Like, if it's even worth it, you know? Because I'm at the point in my career where I've been doing basically the same thing for a long ass time, and I have some skills that are of value to someone. So I don't know if it's worth going back to school for me. Mount Hood has a great media section. If I did the community college thing, I probably would go Mount Hood. The community college that I went to when I was fresh out of high school, I just have no interest in going back to that school. So for like a lot of reasons, largely because it's really far away. But also I've got a community college that's not that far from me up here in, on the other side of the river. So okay, UV shows me nothing on the label. Oh, progress, 100%. That's not 100%. I see grime. I see a spot like on that edge and I want to get it so bad. I'm gonna get that spot. Any more employees care about certificates or relevant skills more than degrees? Yeah, that's also true. And I know a few certificate programs I can take online basically for free. And I'm not talking about like YouTube University. Like there's some like advertising certificates and stuff you can actually get for doing like web media and whatnot. Okay, you know what, folks? This is at 100%. I'm gonna call it good there. Super good boys for the Super 16. We have a damn near brand new looking copy. Oh, god damn it! I see that stupid grime down in there. There, much better. Yeah. All right. We're good here. Okay. Game number 1 complete. Would you like to end this cleaning session? You can resume anytime from the inventory menu. Okay. Good boys. 100% stickers, dirt, ink and adhesive, scratches. Genre, adventure, rarity, regular, purchase price $4.02. Market value $4.62. NTSC region 1990. Put on shelf. Super good boys. That says S quality. Nice. Oh, there it goes. Okay. There's our shelf. It's got a copy of Super Good Boys, and it's got some different places to put things. Nice. Okay. Let's clean a new game. No more boxes to open today. Go to next day to refresh delivery. Oh, okay. So let's end the day and refresh our inventory. Because of my years of experience, I tend to land on the higher end of pay ranges. So even getting a degree likely wouldn't net me more pay. I could potentially move up to more management type positions, but I like getting my hands so dirty. Yeah. Also, like, who likes to be a babysitter? I mean, I suppose I could be into like the whole like babysitting management thing if I was getting paid enough. Box 2, $5.36. All right, let's pick this one up. Oh yeah, this is weird. You guys didn't see this, I think, because it was like right at the top. But you have to rip the tape off the box. All right, let's check inside. Fragile. What is that? I think it's Italian. All right, first things first. Get all these dead peanuts out of here. Go on, get. Out the window you go. Or on the floor or whatever. Get off my desk. I need a clean working space for this kind of work. No clutter on the operating table. Oh, it's raining. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Anyway. Yet another absolutely disgusting game. Ugh, looks like an N64 cart, kind of. Time to get kids ready for bed. We're going camping Sunday and busy. Hey, Dottie, no worries. Thank you so much for stopping by. And please tell Jerry I said congrats. And, you know, keep in touch. Feel free to come by anytime. You know you guys are welcome here. Absolutely. Did they dig these cartridges up next to the ET games that we buried? Right? It's kind of what it looks like, man. These games are absolutely disgusting. Like, I get that there's like a game mechanic around cleaning these carts, but seeing them this filthy is kind of triggering, if I'm being honest. Let's get that toothbrush cleaned up. I mean, if you think about it, this is basically just Power Wash Simulator. Like, it's the same kind of thing. Oh, I think I'm just smearing it around. All right. Just dink it in a bucket of rubbing alcohol, right? Honestly, that's the thing. Like, I kind of wish I had a screwdriver. I could take the cartridge apart and clean the individual parts of it thoroughly and properly. Unfortunately, I think rubbing alcohol, like submerging in rubbing alcohol, would damage the label. So I don't think that's quite the genius idea that it sounds like at first, but that's okay. All right, let's get some of this, a little of that. Get an ultrasonic bath cleaner and use pure alcohol. I actually need to get one of those for my record collection someday, eventually. Like, I mean, those ultrasonic things for record collections. Like, I think the like functionally reasonable ones start at $500. So like, I won't be getting one for my record collection anytime soon. But that's the dream, is that someday I'll be able to pick one up. Unless one of you guys has an extra $500 laying around, in which case, please don't buy me an ultrasonic record cleaner. I could use that $500 for so many more things. But I kind of doubt anybody's just got that kind of cash laying around. That's fine. All I really like actually want is for you guys to just fucking hang out, and you're doing a great job of that. So appreciate y'all being here. If the label comes off, just re-adhere it with a shot of spray glue. I mean, not if it comes off in disintegrated pieces. It's not quite how that works, man. Speaking of hanging out, I got to bounce. You're leaving me. All right, fellas. Well, listen, have a great weekend. 8Ball, shoot me a DM and let's connect, you know, soonish. It's kind of up to you, man. You let me know what your schedule looks like. We'll figure it out. Getting up at 4 a.m. again? Yeah. Well, have a good time at the Ren Fair tomorrow, man. With you and your pirate buddies. Good luck tomorrow. Hope it goes really well. Yeah, A-Paul, we'll talk soon, man. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Good to see you. I think the plan right now for the rest of y'all that are hanging out and lurking, I think the plan right now is to clean off this other cart, especially now that we kind of have an idea of what we're doing. I think we're going to be able to clean this one off a little faster than the first one, because the first one we were mostly just figuring out what the hell we were doing. So this should be a bit of an easier clean, I think. All right, let's get this thing rotated. Let's start with the back, actually, just like we did last time. I'll try to remember to snap some pics, drop them in Discord. Yes, poo snacks, absolutely. Pictures are always welcome and encouraged. You know, let's just go like that. That way it evens out the light a little bit. The window texture on the lighting thing is like, it's cute and it's nice, but it's not necessarily what I'm looking for. I need to be able to kind of see what I'm doing. It would be nice to add a better lamp or maybe like a different lighting situation, but we're gonna work with what we got. Interesting. So if the toothbrush gets too dirty, it starts to smear stuff rather than actually pick up grime. That is good to know. Okay. UV light. Yes, we still have some spots. That's okay. Yeah, there's some collision detection stuff they still need to work out too. Hopefully they get that figured out with once they get to the full release. They probably could patch it, I would imagine. I just don't know how high up on the list it is of stuff the engineers need to deal with. I'm gonna turn the music up just a little bit since we got a little bit of a quieter chat room right now. Enjoy some lo-fi vibes, including this brand new one. This is San Gem Town from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. This is off the brand new Pokemon collection that Kiraga just released. Okay, label looks good. A couple of spots there. See some stuff there. Okay. Mostly clear. We just need to get this right side bolt and then this one spot here. There we go. Oh, on the corner here. Oh, and on the side. Okay. Shit. Well, let's just get that cleaned up real quick. And then we'll give the side a scrub. Oh, yeah, I didn't do much on the side here. There's a bunch. Okay. Looking better. A little something up here, maybe. How do I get that? You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna worry about it. Spots there. I mean, we're already at 41%, and I haven't even touched the front side yet. This looks okay. We'll get that when we flip it over. All right. Okay. Let's get the tweezers. We're gonna pull this off of here. Ew. Absolutely disgusting. Got another label here needs to come off. Let's try the toothpaste, see if the toothpaste gets it. Okay, we're zoomed all the way out. We're gonna pull as hard as we can, as far as we can. Still not coming up. Okay. The toothpaste is kind of more for the scratches anyway, so maybe we just, yeah, let's try heating it up maybe. If we soften the adhesive that way, we could get it. Yes, there we go. Get wrecked. All right. Gonna need all the solvent for this one. Let's start with the nail polish. I'm probably gonna have to make a couple passes at the nail polish. That's how it was last time. That nail polish is awful. This World of Warcraft lo-fi album actually is no business being as good as it is, especially the vocal stuff. There's a singer that did a lot of the work on this, and she's got just an amazing voice. Go UV. Yep, still got some crap on there, so let's keep going. We may need to reapply the solvent a couple times too. All right, let's see how's this looking. Pretty okay. Still need to make another pass at that second line. Let's keep going. This is that vocalist I was telling you about. She's so good. That's looking pretty clean, actually. I don't see anything under the solvent. So let's get that solvent dried up. And yeah, just a couple of little spots, but I think we're good. Definitely need some of that along here. What do we got here? What is this shit? Oh, whatever it was, gone now. Okay. Let's get the star-shaped one next. Just get some solvent on there. You know what? Let's go ahead and hit the big one too. Might as well. Yeah, I don't see any other white spots, so does it see that the adhesive shows up like a brighter, almost like a bluish white, versus the regular dirt is more like a purple UV. Yeah. Okay. Get this cleaned up. Oh wait, I think if I remember right, yeah, this thing does a little bit better job with the adhesives. Okay, so it says I can end once I hit the 70% mark, or maybe it's 75. I don't know. I'm not interested though. I want to get this thing 100%. I don't even see the point in ending at 75%. Like, who even does that? Here we go. Okay. Let's hit it with the UV one more time. Yeah, okay. We got a spot there and there. Which we can just kind of clean up real quick. Some more brand new Pokemon. New Bark Down from Gold and Silver. You got some like general grime on the label here. Clean up that toothbrush. Okay, apparently the toothbrush is gross again. Hey, Snowhole, what's up, man? We're cleaning game cartridges today. This is definitely not an N64 cartridge, even though it sure looks like one. This is a legally non-distinct game console cartridge. We haven't got the top side yet. We're still working on this face side. Just got back from the ultimate Frisbee game. Nice. Did you win? This game has this weird mechanic where the tools get dirty and you have to clean them on this sponge. Even though the sponge is supposed to be for cleaning soldering irons, but apparently you can use it to clean your toothbrush while you're, you know, scrubbing game cartridges. It's kind of a weird mechanic. All right, let's go here and here. Top along here. Okay, and now we've got along here, basically all the way down this side. Okay. Label looks great. We got one little spot there, basically right in his eye line. So we'll just scrub that a little bit. We should be ready to tackle the last side. I mean, shit, we're at 94%, so we really don't have much left. I see a tiny little spot down there. Let me hit that real quick. Yeah, that got it. All right. And now we have this adhesive and a little bit of label stuff. And then whatever that is. Oh, there's a spot there and a spot there. Okay. So let's put the solvent here and here. And then just scrub it real good. See if we can get it. Yeah, we won. Currently undefeated in our division. Nice. That's dope, man. Congrats. One of my favorite YouTubers actually plays Ultimate. You probably know who he is if you're in the Ultimate scene. I'd imagine, I'd imagine you know Marquez Brownlee. Like, I don't know him personally, but I do watch his stuff pretty regularly. Dude's an OG tech YouTuber. There we go. Looks good, looks good. There's a little smudge there. Right above farmhouse or farm wheat. And then we have this adhesive shit that needs to come up. So let's grab that spot. And then we got to hit this adhesive with the solvent dropper. Special magical chemical reaction to remove the adhesive. And we're going to use the what do they call it? Q-tip's a brand name. What do they call this? Cotton swab. We're going to use a cotton swab to get the adhesive up. Bam. Just like that, dude. 100% progress. I think we're going to call that a day. Let's get that cleaned up. The heat gun. And there we are. Oh, man. And there is our copy of Farm Wheat Sunrise. 100% clean, S-grade quality. Hell yeah. PAL region, but I'm not going to hold that against it. Paid $536. Market value $616. Worth it. 100% worth it. That is now our second S-tier game. Put it on the shelf right next to the first one. You know what? We're going to actually put this one up here. And we're going to put this one up here. And we're going to keep going on our collection next time. Because tonight we are good for tonight. So, oh man, this is a pretty good little game. I like it. I think there's a couple of little detection things that need to happen. And I think that there's a couple of like interface things. Like I turned the music down, but there was no way to turn it off. So that was kind of frustrating because I wanted to use my own music. I also think that the controls are good, but they could use some tightening. So once they tighten up the controls a bit and they tighten up some of the collision detection, we should have a good game on our hands. Oof, okay. His team is currently second in their division. I hope they lose a few more games. That's wild, dude. But hey, man, all's fair in love and frisbee. Am I right? I'm gonna call the game there. I want to thank y'all for hanging out tonight. Snowhole, I'm glad you made it through. Shout out to everybody else that came through and hung out earlier in the stream. Bunch of people kind of left in the last like half hour, which was weird. Not weird, just like the coincidence of it was weird. But these things happen sometimes. So thank you to my community for hanging out. Y'all are the absolute damn best. And hope y'all have a great weekend. I'm going to be working on a few different things this weekend. Got some projects happening. I got some stuff coming out on YouTube very soon. So make sure you keep an eye on the YouTube channel for that. And otherwise, I will see you all next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time right here on twitch.tv/DJ Switch PDX. Man, as long as it doesn't get too hot this weekend, we should be good. That's my only thing. Like, it's been shitty and hot lately. And so, like, I just want to crank up the AC and crawl in bed and sleep it off. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, y'all have a great night, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.
this was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. Do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. But there's no sense crying over every mistake. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. And the science gets done and you make a neat gun for the people who are still alive. I'm not even angry. I'm being so sincere right now. Even though you broke my heart and killed me, tore me to pieces, and threw every piece into a fire. As they burned, it hurt because I was so happy for you. Now these points of data make a beautiful line. And we're out of beta, we're releasing on time. So I'm glad I got burned to think of all the things we've learned for the people who are still alive. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. When I look out there, it makes me glad I'm not you. I've experiments to run, there is research to be done on the people who are still alive. And believe me, I am still alive. And while you're dying, I'll be still alive. I feel fantastic and I'm still alive. And when you're dead, I will be still alive. Still alive. Still alive. I'm still alive, baby.